It's your favorite Pat. God. It's your favorite podcast that reminds you of your father because we haven't been here for a few weeks. I'm here. I'm Joseph Fratelli. I'm here with Hop Double P.
Me, Hop
Also
Frog.
known as the Hop Raider, Hop Frog. I'm here with Cinna Plays.
Hi, I'm here to talk to you about cryptocurrency.
Oh
I
God!
look like I'm trying to sell you crypto right now. I just need like a blazer.
You just need just sell
He's
a
our crypto
coin.
analyst.
Can we do the Hawk Tua pump and dump thing?
We're here to talk to you about filler coin.
Scattercoin.
Scattercoin. So,
Oh yeah.
You give us money, we screw you.
I mean,
Good deal?
And we steal the money. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we take your money, but you get to say a podcast you listen to that you took financial advice from. Didn't go well.
Yeah, that's a great story. World's first, honestly.
Yeah. I did say with that whole situation though, it was very hard for me to feel bad.
With which one? There's so many.
No, like the Hawk 2 one. Like the other ones, sure, the Logan Paul did it 13 times, whatever. But it's like the fact that you were listening to that podcast in the first place, I'm like, really? Like listen, you could have been listening to Scatterbrained instead. Okay.
Yeah, we existed back then, yeah.
We did.
I didn't even know these guys back then. Let's go.
Why do people listen to podcasts? Like, I always thought, why would you sit down and waste an hour of your life watching Joe Rogan or Logan Paul?
Personally,
yeah, until Scatterbrained came out.
Until
You're like, now it's worth it. Yeah.
Now it's worth it. So people have never heard of.
I listen to podcasts because it's my form of music. Because I don't really listen to music.
Oh yeah, you got a taste in music, don't you?
It's not that
he doesn't have a taste in music. He just doesn't
like
have an opinion.
He doesn't like the Beatles.
I never said I don't like them. I just don't care.
Everyone's a weird guy.
I'm not weird. There's a lot of people. If you're in the audience and you're just like me, dislike the videos of these guys.
And if you do like the Beatles or you like any kind of music, if you've ever listened to a song and gone, that's mildly enjoyable, like the video.
If you ever gotten your wet, like the video.
If you ever
Balls in your court, listener.
Okay, I'm disliking.
Disliking, unsubscribing, blocking.
We only allow people with 6 inches to join the Patreon, though. That's
true. Yeah.
And you have to send proof with a measurement.
If you do join the Patreon, you magically grow an inch. Trust me, I know.
So if you have 5 inches, don't worry, you'll grow an inch, and you'll be allowed in.
Why does this entire thing feel like a weird ad break?
It is a weird ad break.
Yeah, it's our Patreon that we aren't even pushing yet.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen eventually.
There's something on it, right?
We have like some backlog stuff on it, but we're not.
Go watch some backlog
stuff. It's not worth your money yet.
Join the Scatterbrained Discord server and get by a 40-year-old. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we'll make it a 40-year-old moderator named Greg.
Greg, I like him.
Greg, you're doing a lot of work, man. You sure you don't want to be paid? Oh, you pay me enough. Don't you worry.
Being in this room with these people.
In my head, he's like an old, creepy British man.
How much hair has he got?
Like barely, like he has like specks around.
He's balding, but you can't see it under his fedora.
Under his fedora.
He's like, guys, I added a new bot in today. You know, it's it's an age verification bot. Oh, that's good, Greg. So like, make sure that like under 13 aren't allowed on the server because that's like against Discord. He's like, no.
They get such my DMs.
They just posted them in a different category.
Now the bot actually makes sure that if they're over 18, they're not allowed in. So,
yeah, Greg is like, that's how we protect them. It's like, Greg, we're not allowed. Greg, we're not allowed in the server. Then he's like, oh, don't worry, guys, I'll handle it for you.
I'll be the only one in there above age.
It's just not even like a Scatterbrained thing. After like a week, it's just called like Greg's Kittens or something. Greg's Kitten Farm.
Oh my God, no. Not Greg.
Can we get Greg's Kitten Farm stickers online? Can we start selling Greg's Kitten Farm stickers?
I can't wait. Right here, there's a prime piece of real estate. Greg's Kitten Farm.
I feel like I need to know what Greg's wearing in this situation. Is he a trench coat wearer or is he just like...
Oh, he has a trench coat. He has a trench coat and an anime sword on his back right now. That's what
anime sword.
Hear me out though. What if this man dresses like in a full business suit every day to moderate his Discord server?
Oh, I like that.
He gets up, he showers, he brushes his hair, he like puts a tie on.
Good.
Then he sits down at his like anime covered, RGB filled
Does he have cat ears on his
three-screen
headphones?
station. Yeah, because cat ears on his headphones.
Business
They're
suit with
hot
cat ears.
pink. Hot pink. He puts them on.
The Kraken
Hello,
ones,
my
to be
kittens.
specific. The Kraken ones.
Oh yeah, oh, you mean the Razor?
Razor, I think.
Yeah, the Razor, like with the LEDs on top.
Pink and white.
Isn't that model of headset called like the Razor Kraken? I believe.
I think you're right. I actually had those back in the day. I hated them. They're bad.
I had a Razor Kraken, so I think you're right.
Yeah, I don't like any Razors. I don't like any gamers. Like I just like having good keyboards and.
This is another thing. I wish I could get good quality stuff that doesn't have RGB, but it's so hard because most stuff that is high quality is just everything needs to have flashing lights and gaming and the giant logos on them, and it's like you don't really need.
I like my keyboard, but it was like super overpriced, and it just has like a backlight.
My keyboard, my mouse pad, and my headset, not this one, a different one that I have in my cupboard, which is my backup, came in a combo deal for like $20.
My mum bought me that for my first PC when I first got it, and it was like a Corsair one, and the headphones didn't work, and the keyboard didn't work either. So I was literally just given a mouse pad and a mouse. And I was like, well, this is useful. Thank you. I can't wait to run.
Can I swap this? Can I swap this in just for one working mouse?
I can't turn off these lights, and I hate it.
Oh, an off button on the top.
See, I have
that's not a button. That's the logo.
Mine.
That's the logo.
Oh.
Here, I'll pull mine up. Mine's called the DAS keyboard.
I mean, every keyboard has a light.
The ass
like
keyboard.
DAS. It's German.
The ass keyboard.
German engineering.
German engineering. That means it's high quality and maybe
problematic.
Racist.
Yeah, and problematic. Here, I'll put it in our private chat. That's the one I have.
To any Germans out there, I'm
DAS
sorry.
Keyboard
this
6.
This is a joke. This is a joke. You're not racist.
No, it's not.
You're good.
You guys.
You're all racist.
You're a bunch of bigots.
You can't be saying that, knowing who you
said
are.
By you.
You're literally a whitewashed African.
Yeah. If
Culture
someone drew
vulture?
you in like a comic, they'd be like, wow, you whitewashed the one black guy.
Hey. At least I'm not pretending to be something I'm not here, so.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not gay.
That's not what I was going for, but okay.
I'm not. What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You said I'm gay. I didn't say I was gay. Hop, nobody ever said gay. I'm not gay, dude.
I'm not gay.
I'm not gay.
You know what I am?
What are you?
Gay people now. Because I'm not gay.
So now it makes sense why he hates himself. Yo.
I do.
I wonder if there's a podcast out there where they're like just so overly the top homophobic and it's just so obvious they want to fuck each other the entire time.
Oh no, I gotta get
like,
rid of Jar Jar.
Jim, yeah, it's a nice pair of jeans you're wearing. I mean, gotta be careful. One of those gay guys might stare at you for a while.
I mean,
just looking dead into the camera.
The most homophobic person I've ever met was bisexual. So,
was it like bisexual, but they just didn't like full gays?
No, he exclusively men, but he was extremely homophobic.
I think that's a lot of extremely homophobic people. There's like,
I think that's just called like.
Why would you want that soft skin on top of yours? I mean, and that muscular body pouncing into you.
Supple thighs.
Wow. He's like licking it. Why would you want that? It's like,
I hate them. Oh, they're so sexy.
I hate how hot they are.
I hate how good it feels.
I hate that every time I think about them, I get a.
God damn it! He's got a gun in his mouth.
That's
he's like, it looks too much.
That's how January 6th started. It's just they're just so mad that men are so hot. I wonder if there's like a correlation. Idris Elba.
Oh my god!
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I thought you were stopping. Go ahead.
You go.
I
point 3 times. I can't.
I was gonna say. I
want
there's an Idris Elba movie released the week of January 6th, and they're just all looking up at the poster, just angry because he's so fucking hot, and that just like led to them raiding our Capitol building.
Idris Elba is
God damn, men are so hot! Just like running in with like holding up their flags, bursting in the doors.
He's the guy from Avengers, right? He's the guy
Nope.
with the sword. He's Thor's friend, right?
Oh, never mind. You're right. Okay.
Heimdall.
Yeah, Heimdall.
And he's got
He's
that son that is shit magic because he looks like ass on that like projector.
Oh yeah, they did the awful CGI for that.
Yeah. His son should be fired from the wizardry school.
I always forget that he was in Thor.
The only movie I really remember him from is the first Pacific Rim movie, because, God, that's a good movie.
Was he in that?
Too bad we never got a sequel, huh?
I know him
did,
from
didn't we?
Cyberpunk, Suicide Squad,
He's in Suicide. Yeah, he's what's his face?
He's in the
guy who
second one.
kills-
Bloodsport.
something.
Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Mm.
He was good.
Knock off Deadshot.
Yeah, they literally just couldn't get Will Smith back, so they're like, all right.
Talking about Bloodsport, actually, this is like going into the superhero territory. Recently, a
I hate
video came across
superheroes.
my. I know. Yeah, look at your background right now.
I know that's. I was like, just zoom into me. I hate superheroes. I have like the
Recently
Spider-Man.
on my YouTube timeline, I saw this video called "Marvel Needs to Stop with Nanotech," and it went into talking about how Bloodsport is a very unique character in the entire movie because he's the only character who has nanotech, and it makes it interesting. But in Marvel, everybody has nanotech now. Nobody has a physical helmet anymore, and it's really annoying.
Everyone just presses a button, it just goes.
Most of them don't even press it. It just magically vanishes and appears.
Oh yeah, like Thor's one.
Yeah, and Jane, the
Ant-Man
Mighty
does
Thor.
it as well, doesn't he?
patient. I saw a video. It's so fucked up. I saw a video of like people reacting to that movie, and the first shot Jane appears, she's like undergoing chemotherapy, and people in the crowd cheered. And I just thought that was funny.
That's
Jesus.
crazy. I didn't mind that movie as much as everybody else did.
She
I
should
thought
try
it was kind of a
electrotherapy.
sweet. It was a sweet premise, if I didn't really like
The
the full
movie-
execution.
I feel like that movie tried to do what Ragnarok did, and it failed because it went too heavily
humorous.
into the zany part of what
The
Ragnarok
tone was just whack because it's like a super dark villain who looks fucking epic, and then you put him in a movie with a
Yeah.
bunch of goats that go.
I'm still confused why they decided to put Gore in there, because he's actually a really interesting character, but now he's just wasted.
Yeah, they just wasted a super cool villain. I feel like he could have been done way cooler. With
Yeah, for-
Christian Bale.
Yeah, Christian Bale. I
How
love
do you
that man.
ruin him? He's
I mean,
Batman.
the parts of the movie he was in were the best parts for sure.
Exactly. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
his
They were
act.
the best parts.
Like I enjoyed. Like I said, I liked the movie. I'm not gonna sit here and defend it too much, but like I did like enjoy it while watching it. It had parts
I
I didn't
think-
like, but
I don't unlike it. I'm just like, it's in the phase of Marvel that's kind of extremely forgettable. So
yeah, it's like that necessary kind of hiccup. I think I don't know.
I think the
We
first
can,
half
we
of
can
the
just
movie
sit here
was the
talking about
best.
Marvel for an hour, but I think Marvel.
we can sit here talking about Marvel for like 5 years, bro. Like, straight.
If you join the Patreon, there's just going to be another episode a week where we just sit here talking about the same Marvel over and over.
Mm.
Every once in a while, we'll mention
then
DC though.
Then if you join the special "I Am a Loser" tier, you're gonna get me hosting a podcast about One Piece. There's gonna be a 4-hour episode every day where I host a seminar, and you can ask me questions, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability.
I've actually said you should do this for the Patreon, the One Piece podcast, because you can talk about it for hours,
Just explain the lore of One Piece, and like every 5 minutes is like
arc by arc.
So there's this guy. Oh no, I need to go back. So basically,
You have a whiteboard behind you where you're like pointing with a long stick, and you're like,
So
as
I
you can see
start off-
here, there is Luffy D-Monkey.
so I start out. So One Piece. Then it's just like it's just the word One Piece at the end of the thing. It's just the entire board is like covered.
You've got a hole in your wall where the board is
I
extended
think
outside
you
your
could-
house.
And
You
by
could
the
grab
time
Hop,
I'm done,
You
and
could
by the
grab
time
Jane
I'm
and
done,
have
I'm
a
not
list
even.
of arcs.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
I mean, Jaden would be good on that as well. You could have a debating series where you.
No, you don't debate with Jaden. You just yell at him because he doesn't.
Yes, it's
yeah,
objectively
okay.
wrong. Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
No. All right. Listen. Comments. Because I know some of you are still listening, dude. I want you to drop a little thing down there and say, "I want the Cine One Piece Academy
One
Patreon
Piece
exclusive
Academy.
One Piece Academy.
on the base tier." That was a joke about it being on the $100 tier. Okay. On the base tier, there's only one tier.
Base tier.
There's only going to be one tier. Well, actually, no, there is two. There's one really cheap one, and there's one with all the bonus. Okay.
Bonus.
well, that'll come later. We'll have that conversation later, okay? But say you want this Cinna One Piece Academy in the comments.
I'll take 4 hours to explain one arc. Let's go.
That'd be great.
You gotta take longer than that. The arcs are like 4 hours each.
Some of the arcs are
There's
so
one that takes
long.
like 16 hours.
You can do like part 1, part 2 for each arc. you can do if it's 4 hours, dividing for 1 hour. You
At
got
the
it.
end of this, I'm gonna have more content than One Piece has currently.
Yeah, you can do it.
Sid, I have a question for you. Me and Joseph were talking about this earlier. I feel like firebenders from Avatar, right? Or not
he's
firebenders,
subjectively
right?
wrong, but yeah,
Just
go ahead.
characters that use firebending that powers in movies, like Lamplighter from The Boys and stuff like that. They don't have the power of fire. They have the power of a flammable gas. Because they never really they don't just go boom, fireball. It's always like they have fire, then it's like
firebenders
spreading.
do though.
It's spreading.
It's
more like spreading methane at someone.
I mean, if you want to talk about it in that way, then it's technically they just have the ability to vibrate the air really quickly. Because that's what makes fire. If on the molecular level, if something vibrates really quickly, it's going to catch fire.
That's why.
That's
why it burns when I pee.
That's why in Avatar, waterbenders can like freeze ice and make it kind of boil. Basically, what they're doing is they're just like speeding up and slowing down the molecules. This is like the most nerdy thing ever, but that's how it works. That's how hot and cold works.
Thank you for nerd-splaining it. You have to pay another £100, another $100.
All right, now go down and say, I also want the Scatterbrained Avatar Academy.
Okay, the
Avatar Academy.
Real question: if you were in the Avatar universe, which element would you want to bend?
Wait.
And look at it this way. But before we go, you can't pick water bending just because you want to get blood bending, because that's such a rare ability to get.
I didn't even know that existed.
So you also can't get metal bending if you just pick.
You just get the base element.
Wait, hold up. I think we can make this a little more interesting.
We could do a test online.
Yeah, I'm gonna find us a test.
Personally, I think I'd like to be an earthbender. I just feel like they're the coolest.
Oh, there's an official website for it.
I feel like I'm not gonna say this yet, but I feel like one of them is definitely the more broken element,
which is whipping air out of people's lungs, right? You can do that.
I mean, but if we're going by like the in-universe logic, airbending is the most powerful bending. I don't care what you say. If you say anything else, you can go argue with the wall. I don't care.
You just suffocate people, right?
But the thing is, the airbenders.
True.
The world should be so glad that the airbenders were a nomadic, peaceful tribe of people. Because if they were in place of the firebenders, the planet would not be existing anymore.
It's like a what if comic.
But fire and air, don't they like bounce off each other because heat rises? So they just keep like throwing at each other and just go.
That's the same with water and fire.
No, but water and fire is more like water just splashes on the floor and fire's hitting the water, whereas air and fire goes like that. Like because heat rises, so the fire just goes up. Let me do this. Shoot
test.
air at something.
Who is your favorite avatar? I mean,
we
gotta go with the OG
private chat
here, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking Ink.
It's dinner time. Pick your ideal meal.
Hearty banquet.
It's kind of funny how every single one of these answers, I know exactly what I'm gonna get if I choose them.
Pick an animal to be your companion. I gotta do the flying bison, right? He's like a RV in the sky.
Joseph, this is like BuzzFeed levels of bad. I'm not gonna lie to you,
dude. It's the official test, dude.
I got mine. Yes, I got mine.
Wait, we'll reveal. Fine.
I'm waiting.
I thought we were running in question by question, but everyone hates me.
Oh no, I didn't hear that. I heard Sinner reading out questions, and I was like, okay, I guess he's gonna read them out for the audience. And I'll just do it.
Okay. So then the third question is, to win a fight, what approach would you take?
No, I'm already done.
I'm defensive.
Okay, then just skip all of this in editing. Let me do the thing real quick. Oh, let's go.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Hop, you finished yours. Go ahead.
So I have got Earthbender. I'm solid as a mountain. Your stability makes you an Earthbender.
That's fitting.
You handle challenges with resilience and purpose and reflect an unshakable resolve that mirrors your unwavering determination. Persistence is your superpower. That was a lot of big words, but I'm happy with my result.
All right, Senna.
Hey, you finished second. You go.
Oh, okay. I got airbending. Light as a breeze, you embody the essence of an airbender. Curiosity and open-mindedness fuel your flexible nature like ever-shifting winds. And airbending, you exclude boundless creativity, adaptivity, and limitless dreams.
I also got an airbender. So
yeah.
said.
High five.
Last time I checked, though.
Joseph, come on.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, in Pokemon, flying types are weak to rock.
Bah!
I'm gonna throw rock at you guys. You guys are gonna die.
Dude, we'll
I'll just
suffocate you.
your ass.
You guys are weak to rock. I'll shove rocks down
We're
your
not
throat.
weak to rock. So technically, this
isn't Pokemon, bitch.
I have to put one rock up your nose and then just fly it upwards.
Technically,
You're going high.
This is me nerding out again. In the Avatar universe, you can't see airbending. Oh, we can see it. We can see it because otherwise it would be so boring to look at. But the people in universe, they can't see what an airbender is actually doing.
So question, does Joseph in the canonical Avatar universe airbend for his nose? Just need to know. Is he going...
One more time, dude.
In the Avatar universe, in order to become a master airbender, you need to learn most of their techniques and come up with your own technique. So Joseph definitely came up with nose bending. I'm not gonna lie.
Nose bending. He can suck people into it. He goes.
Joseph just flies
guys,
by
I thought
exhaling.
I kind of just thought that we were gonna have fun on this podcast episode, and I guess I misunderstood.
Joseph, get over it. I'm a fat ass. You have a big nose and Hop's British. What do you want?
Exactly.
I want to be respected, dude. Okay.
No.
Yeah, well, you can't with that big old schnoz, can you? Elephant. Dumbo looking ass.
You've got to be doing that on purpose as well, looking directly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Bro, that right angle was giving me a headache. Jesus.
You can cut a steel beam with that, bro. Jeez.
Watch where you point now. You might poke someone's eyes out.
I'm not. I'm not even looking at you guys, dude. Not even looking at you guys. You guys are being mean.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah.
You guys are being mean. It's making me angry. Okay.
Okay. Just don't turn too fast.
Wow. There's actually, I'm looking. There's a lot of Avatar books coming out.
If Joseph turns too fast, he slices open the universe.
That's how he's gonna edit it. He just turns halfway through the recording and it'll cut it into two episodes.
It cuts us into the two timelines.
Guys, it's the next time. Yeah, any time he doesn't want us to talk about his nose, it goes to a different timeline where we instantly stop. Right. Anyway, I'm tired, so I think I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Ah, you stole it from me. Yeah.
Ah, I got it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Get fucked.